The feeling consumed me. It was like sitting on cotton wool in a bubble where nothing and nobody could get to me. I was like, wow, this is good stuff, this is magic. You know, before all the consequences and the hurt, you know, at the beginning it's beautiful. It felt much nicer to be out of my head on heroin than it did to deal with the world. When people used to say to me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I used to say, a lorry driver, because that was what my stepdad used to do. But actually, my real dream, my real ambition was to be a gangster. You know, I'd watch films like Goodfellas, Scarface, and think, do you know what? I've had enough of all of this, you know, feeling like a victim. You know, I'm going to become a gangster. I wasn't like another normal child that had grown up with stability and security and all that kind of the foundations for a good person, if you like. It didn't take my stepdad long to start, you know, punishing me for my bad behaviours, beating me badly like I was a big man. I can always hear his words. You're never going to amount to nothing. You're a yellow belly, you're a coward. You're never going to go anywhere in life. It just instilled into me a real hatred for older people, for life. I didn't pay attention to the green leaves, to the blue skies, to the beautiful things in life. I paid attention to the black stuff, to the dark stuff, and that was my perception of the world was quite dark and dismal. I've been in a few children's homes, and you knew that the magistrates, you know, they were longing for me to reach 15 years old. HX 4353, it's my first prison number. And don't get it twisted. As a kid, I still massively dreamed and fantasised about happiness and normality, and I'd just be confronted with this big, scary world again. I weren't up for it. I was petrified of it. Even though I was petrified of jail, it was catch-22. I'd just take my money, my discharge grant, and I'd be straight, you know, off licence, bus, heroin dealer, back to square one, shoplifting on day 2. My eldest, she knew every morning when she woke up that she couldn't come in Daddy's room, and it got to the point where she used to go to the kitchen, get the foil from under the sink and bring it into the bedroom, you know, and give me 10-15 minutes to kind of get a few lines down me and sort me out. And then I'd put it all away and she'd come in the bedroom and we'd have cuddles, and, you know, that's where my addiction took me. So I was like, right, that's it for me. I'm at the end. I'd brought 2 children into the world, and there was no way that my children were going to have to go through the same that I went through. I knew that I had to go through withdrawal. I knew that I had to deal with a lot of painful stuff that probably I'd never dealt with. But I was ready for it. I was raring to go. With all of my experiences, I am best placed to be helping other people. Because that's what people need. They need help, they need support. Sending people to prison for 3 months is not going to be a deterrent. It's not going to solve the problem. The problem is still there. I live and breathe use a voice. It's not about me. It's helped me certainly progress and develop. But more importantly than that, it's for the service users, it's for the people that are struggling. And I'm in a position now where I can change that for them. I had no self-worth, I had no belief in myself, I had no love for myself. But, you know, if you like, my little empire that I've built around me, a loving family, loving kids that look up to me, that's what motivates me.